I don't think I love you no more. You never seem to call me lately, but I don't think she knew me at all.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gentleman Jex, and welcome to the spoiler-free review of the Sonic movie. I'm not going to waste any of your time. This movie was unexpectedly good. The intro sequence had, some people in tears, that's what they said. Personally, it only pulled on my heartstrings a little bit, but it was very excellently done. The first act of the movie overall was actually pretty good. It established very good emotional tones. It established Sonic as a character fairly well, his motivations, his desires, and overall the theme of the movie. Additionally, it also introduced Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik, which, well, if you need a reason to see this movie, he's pretty freaking good. The first act didn't have that much action, which was pretty okay. Honestly, it's a first act, right? But the second act, when it kicked in, it was actually pretty nice. All the action sequences were really, really good. Throughout this entire movie, the CGI was absolutely fantastic. Everything was well coordinated, and it just came out really good as an overall product with all of the action and fighting sequences that happened. That said, however, the human characters other than Dr. Robotnik are pretty weak. I mean, they're passable. They're not dislikable by any means, but they're just not that great. What is really good, however, is what they did to alter the design of Dr. Robotnik from the games and transition it over to the movie, which was an exceptional job. I really mean it. The robots are really interesting to look at. Everything in Eggman's arsenal is very, very well done, very well polished. The CGI, again, was fantastic. I can't stress that enough. Some of the best CGI I've seen in a movie. I certainly did not expect it out of a Sonic movie. The third act and the climax was very, very well done. The action sequences, as I might have said before, they didn't disappoint. They were very, very good. Now, again, human characters and some of the writing can be a little weak at times. Throughout the entire movie, the jokes are either a hit or a miss. At least I felt that way. Some other people might not feel that way. There's some potty humor for the kiddos. I mean, it is kind of a kids movie in many, many regards. However, not everything hits its mark. And another big flaw of this movie is the blatant product placement. It gets to the point where entire long-term gags are centered around different pieces of product placement. And, it might be funny, but to me it just feels kind of cheap. However, what you will not want to miss are the ending credit sequences. There are two of them. Both are absolutely fantastic, and one of them is really important because it clearly sets up a sequel, which I will be looking forward to. So, my overall verdict of this movie: CGI in action is absolutely fantastic. You can watch it for that. Jim Carrey is super well written, super well done, super well acted. If you need a reason to go in there to watch the movie, it's him. Sonic does a pretty good job. Human characters are product placement doesn't help, and not all the jokes land. But overall, I give this movie 8.5 rubber ducks out of 10. On a side note though, the blue blur was actually a topic of my first video that I ever made. I made a game review about him. So that's pretty nostalgic. That's over 100 videos ago, man. That takes me back. But anyways, you all know who I am. I'm Gentleman Jex. Let me know if I should do any more movie reviews. I think it's actually pretty fun. Make sure to follow me on Twitch. I live stream on there. And of course, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe and drop a like. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, you know who I am. Have a great day. Keep it classy. And I'm out.